Alright, day 1, video 2. We're going to start by looking for some future reserved list cards in this pack of Aether Revolt, purchased for $3.99 or $2 off the black market. No. Good card, no. No. No, no. No. Implement of Combustion. Sounds like what they're doing at Wizards. Verdant Automation. I think that's the guy running the company. Manifest Revolutionary. I wonder what he knows that we don't. The Renegade Rallier. He's arguing for all of the secondary market people. The Maverick Thopterist. He did lobby to get the Ornithopter in. Rishkar Pima Renegade Elf Druid. I really like this guy. Gave my brother a good elf commander. He's going to run that. Fun stuff to deal with. Ooh, Decommission. Nice little foil. I love the foil stuff. That is one thing that technologically Magic has done. The Magic the Gathering has done so well in the past few years. Speaking of what they've done well in the last few years, they've cultured a market economy where they have overinflated product and created a glut. Everything is cheaper now. The instant you buy a box, it's worth less, and yada, yada, yada. These guys right here, these Black Lotuses, frickin', what are they worth anymore, you know? They're not worth the paper I printed them on in college when I first learned how to make proxies, by the way. This right here is my reserve list cards. Nothing to say because they're all gone because of this iconic Modern Masters thing going on. Which, if you've learned or heard about today, potent cards from Magic's history, not exactly sure what that means. I think of iconic, I think of Chris Jericho, the Ayatollah of Rock and Roll. I wonder if he'll be in this set. Iconic. Icon, they're definitely, they're counting somebody with these games that they're playing. I'm not sure, it might be me. They're a little crazy about all this. I don't know what to expect or what's going to be included. I'm very curious. I think that a WPN level is some sort of leveling up weapon thing that they've created for the distributors. I don't know. Tips of the trade, and they're definitely moving on to these drafts environments, which are expensive but fun to play. We usually do it with repacks or just random packs. I don't really have 6 friends, sorry to say. But when we draft, it's just regular, you know, few packs of Aether Revolt, split it up, get what we can, run a deck, have some fun. It's a blast. Okay, this right here, hilarious. You pulled a Tarmogoyf. The rest of your box, however, left you contemplating the pauper lifestyle. Maybe you're eating Taco Bell, watching Rudy over at Alpha, trying to think about how you can ever compete in this economy, which if you've ever run across him on eBay, he's got tons of cards for sale. I mean, literally, like tons if you were to put a scale on it. Very cool. Love Rudy. Okay, right here. Imagine the chaos. So what you come out later with today, they are not going to reprint reserved cards, which I think is very intelligent to do. Good way to go. Good way to get other cards out there. At first I was upset, but then I realized that, hey, they're still going to be expensive, which is kind of funny because if I can't afford 200, 300, 400, I don't know. I don't even know what the value of those cards is going to be. It's going to come down and they'll be more playable, but I don't know what comfortable range I find myself in. With my brothers and the people I play with, we go between Pauper, Commander. We have our good decks. We grade them all. You're like A, B, C. You playing with an A deck, you playing with a good deck. Then you can make all kinds of jokes about, well, you don't even have an A deck or whatever, you know. Like, oh, I just took a dump. Watch me. I'm going to flush your red-green deck. Ha, 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 ha. So the real speculation begins as to what is going to be in Iconic Masters, and I certainly hope to see this guy. Custody Battle, an insensitive card towards all of us divorced fathers. Enchanted Parent has, at the beginning of your upkeep, target opponent gains control of target creature for the weekend unless you sacrifice too much money. It's about how it works in the real world. I play Magic the Gathering to get away from this type of crap. But I don't know if this is saying that that's me and my ex-wife. Fitting depiction of her, I suppose, but we're getting off topic. What will be there? What can we expect? These guys? Huh? Darth Vader, Wizards employee and CEO. First Strike, Lifelink, Menace, Cash Grab. Anakin Skywalker, saving up his +1/+1 allowance tokens, trying to reach out and get back his stuff. Oh no, my room's empty. I pawned everything for Modern, Eternal, Iconic, Legacy, Masters, boxes. Darn it. Thought I was going to resell some. Which, as I covered in my previous video, I don't resell, I just talk about it. This guy right here is someone to talk about. Chris Cox, the president of the Wizards of the Coast from Microsoft. A lot of people speculated that he came on to help the digital brand, and perhaps he has. I don't get involved in that. I have a hard enough time paying for cardboard. His background is, digital, so maybe they're making moves in that direction, but he's also a person who doesn't have a background, so to speak, in, the 20-year history of Reserve Magic the Gathering, and he owes nobody anything except for the stockholders. So, that whole side of things gets complicated, and he's the one deciding what goes into the next sets. So for fun here, Swords to Plowshares. Prediction for me that it's in there. I'm pretty sure it's been in a couple other sets. Not sure what that, means as far as what they're going to pick from. I don't know what their pool is, other than everything, other than the reserve list now. Whoa, where is he? He's everywhere. This is that guy from that TV show with the comedians from New York, and they play jokes on each other. Somebody comment on that guy's name in the comments down there. I'll pick somebody and contact him and send him a box of Ether, or a box. Haha, ain't that big yet. Send him a pack of Ether Revolt on the house. But this guy, Mark Rosewater, and what I mean by that is Marrow. I believe that Marrow will be in this set. I like that card. It's a good card, fun card. Just a prediction. Lightning Bolt. How could you not have this? I know it's been reprinted, but it's a staple. You get it out there. It's very iconic. And what they could do with the artwork for that, especially in a foil, has to be phenomenal. In black, I want this guy. I have this guy, of course. Well, because I'm old. I'm 37, so I have a few of this cat. But he's a cool guy that I think they want to get out there. You want to play, Commander. You need stuff. You need to fetch cards from your deck. Fetch lands. Maybe that'll include. I don't know. But he would be a good addition to any set like that. And Jace the Body Sculptor. I want this man. Wait a minute. Not Judgment. Judgment-free zone. I want this. I want to look like this guy, and I want him in my deck. I've never been able to afford him, but perhaps that could be possible with this iconic thing, which I at first didn't like, but then you kind of accept it, and you can roll with it. And the idea, hey, Fatal Push. Why not put that in there? It's a newer card. Show what you're going for here. Again, I don't know what their goal is, but I think that'd be a real cool card to have in there. Along with, hey, Mark Rosewater. And there's another one that I wanted to see. A guy that I really like. You always remember those cards from back in the day that were really cool, and, now they don't really fit as much. They're not like power cards, tournament cards, but they were so much fun to play back then. The Tradewind Rider. Swoop him back in. I don't think or know if he's been in newer sets. Again, I'm not an expert, but he's a cool guy. I'd like to see him in there. Counterspell. What about anything from Mom and Cat? Please put in the comments what you'd like to see in iconic Masters, Legacy, Genius, Super, Set, whatever they call it, and whatever it's going to be, because I look forward to it and hope that you do too. Just like I look forward to people enjoying my videos and putting up with them as long as I have the fun time to make them. Thank you for watching. Enjoyed your company.